Hey everybody, Ricky here from Brifford Great Danes, a faith-based Great Dane breeder. Wanted to do a little bit of a longer video, kind of going over like what's going on with my thought process of picking a stud for Dutchie. She is coming into heat really soon, so a couple months away. Not even. I mean, it could be, you never know exactly, but she's, I would say another month or so, I should be starting to see some signs and hopefully we are in the process. So originally I was using, I'm going to be shipping in frozen semen from Europe. So how my thinking is, my thought process was I really wanted to get back to her lineage because she had such great lineage. And I love the form of her brother had a spectacular form. She's a little bit smaller. She's a female, but her temperament is just unbelievable. Like, she is so sweet and Velcro and beautiful Harlequin. And hey, Dutchie, they're playing here. We just had a little snow. It's still freezing here in Jersey. Where are you, Dutch? Dutchie? Hey, babe. So I really want to kind of breed back to that. So, I'm trying to find somebody a few generations back. So what I did was I found one of the original breeders in her pedigree that's still active in Hungary, and reached out to her, and we went back and forth, and I really felt good about using this stud that she has. Unrelated, but just an awesome stud. So definitely would complement her because he has a little more size, and he's a blue, and I just found out that she carries blue. So that's going to be really cool. She is. This is cool the way the sun looks. So I already put the deposit for that, and it's very costly, by the way. Shipping in semen from Europe, I'm going to be getting like 3, I'm not sure how she's sending it, like 3 tubes, straws, whatever they call them. It's over $3,000, like easily, like closer to $4K. That's a lot of money, but you know what? For me, this is a small program. This is a learning litter. This is what I'm calling this. This is not about selling puppies or, this is about health. This is about temperament. This is about reaching back to those European lines that I love so much and I love learning about. So this is a learning litter. So I'm okay with investing. I have a different business. So this is like my, like I tell my wife, I'm like, listen, some guys go out and buy a Corvette, or they, buy jet skis or whatever, right? But like, I just buy dogs, like I enjoy dogs. So this is like my personal investment. I really want to get the best of the best. Anyway, during that process of waiting for her to get this semen going and getting everything, because it's a process, right? You have to bring the dog to the vet. He didn't take so well the first time because she just got done breeding him somewhere else. So they wanted to wait a little bit. So I had a little lag time there. And, in life, everything, God is really good, right? So like there's a reason behind everything. And it's taken a little while, but guess what? During that time, I was still researching the pedigree and friending people on Facebook and joining their groups. Anybody that I could find attached to this lineage, to her pedigree, I've been reaching out to, because I just want to network, right? And I want to like get to know and learn from. So I ended up finding somebody in Indiana that led me somebody in Michigan, like right on the Indiana border. So it was like following a trail. I got to this person, to that person. Small breeders, like, so they're not, a lot of people don't do the Facebook thing and advertise and all this, right? So I found somebody that I absolutely love the lineage. I love the bloodline. It goes back to her. It's going to be sort of a line breeding. It's a few generations back, but it is so her Dutch's grandfather's son. So I'm still trying to understand how this works, because it's not her direct uncle, but it's an uncle, right? Like a half uncle. So, and And he is really, to me, he's the key piece to her pedigree. Like, he is it. He was the dog that came from Hungary that is a beautiful blue male, great structure. Like, to me, he's the major key piece to her pedigree. And I really want to get back to that, right? So, you know, I don't know if you're aware, but most top breeders line breed or try to get back to it. Like, if they want a certain look or a certain character, or, you know, they're trying to get back to a certain dog that was right for them. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm going back to this dog. So what I'm going to do is I'm still going to get the frozen, because I made a agreement. So I did sign a contract. I already gave a deposit, and that's okay. That'll be there when I'm ready to use it, when I'm ready to outcross. But I am super excited, because now I'm getting even deeper, because now I'm looking into his pedigree, and there's some great stuff, like German import, European line stuff on the mom's side. One day I'm going to go over this. I'm going to print out all the pedigrees, and I'm going to go over it and kind of explain what I mean. And you could do the same. Like, if your dog is AKC registered, you could go back and really find some fascinating stuff, you know. To me, it's fascinating. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I decided, and my wife, I think we're going to take like a trip. So he doesn't ship semen, kind of old school, and I'm okay with that. So we're going to do, because Dutchie was bred by her original owner. You know, I just got Dutchie a few months ago. She was bred by her original owner naturally. So she did have one litter naturally. So it looks like we're going to go back to that, do another natural. That means just let the dogs do their thing. No artificial insemination, nothing like that. So I'm going to get so I'm going to get a progesterone test and really watch her cycle and go as soon as she's almost ready. It's about a 10-hour drive. We're going to get a hotel that has that is pet friendly, and we're going to take her with us. And you know, I asked in a Facebook group, I'm like, I asked some breeders, like, would you leave the dog? Because he's like, you know, you could leave her with us if you want, if it's easier, I guess, for you, and pick her up in a few days and, you know, kind of let the dogs do their thing. But I'm absolutely not okay with that. Like, Dutchie is not going to be left anywhere. I don't, you know, he's a good man. He seems like to be a great man, but it's just, I'm not comfortable with that. And she's so Velcro and stuff. This is Happy. I call him the trainer. He runs Dutchie around, but he loves playing with balls and stuff. So he's always barking at me to throw him. So I am super, super excited. Everything is meant to be, I'm telling you. So, like, you think your timing is like, you know, I was kind of been waiting for this frozen semen to come in, but you know, that kind of took a little while, so it's giving me more of a window to start looking around. What I was really looking for was like backup semen, because you never know. Just because it's, you know, frozen, it could be sent here and it could be not good, right? They're going to test it and it could be not usable. And I don't want to be in a situation where she goes into heat and we have no semen, and I don't have a backup stud. So that frozen semen will actually be the backup stuff now, because I'll have that here, not too far from me, like an hour away in Jersey. They store it. It's like $100 a year, but it's there for, you know, I don't know, forever, years. So it's a good investment regardless. But I'm definitely going to go this way. So we're already looking into hotels, pet-friendly hotels, and we're going to make like a trip out of it. My wife, my kids, you know, and we'll go for a few days. And like I said, I'm not going to leave her there. I'll go there. I'll spend the time with. He said he was absolutely okay with that. So we'll let the dogs do their thing. Hopefully everything works out, and we'll, you know, enjoy a little family time and head back and have some awesome bred puppies, some like really, really good European line stuff. So I'm excited. Subscribe, follow me. You could definitely, like, I'm really active on Facebook. You could just friend me there. I actually have, like, it's preferred Great Danes. You could actually friend me there, send a friend request. Also Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. I'm all in. And I'm enjoying all of this. So Hope this kind of helped you. You know, this is like my thought process of going through and looking for a stud. And there's so many different ways to go about it. But when you know, you really, it all comes down to like, you have to use your inner compass, you have to go with your heart, right? Like, so like what feels right? What feels right? And we're always trying to speed things up. And, you know, it's interesting, like the dog will slow you down because she's going to go into heat when she's going to go into heat. But I'm going to do everything I can to be prepared. So like, I'm already working on the whelping room and all the supplies and soaking up as much knowledge as I could. So continue joining me on this journey. It's beautiful out here with the snow, but it's almost pool time. Almost, we're getting there. This is like middle of February, so really soon. Dutchie, Dutchie, come here, girl. Dutch. She must have something good over there. What'd you find? Hey, babe. Okay. Say hi to everybody. Say hello. Hey, Dutchie girl. Hey, Dutchie. Show everybody your cool blue eye. Look at that cool blue eye. Okay. God bless.